Hey everybody, welcome back to part 9 of Let's Play Invisible Ink. So it's been a while since we played our last episode of this, and it looks to me like some actual time has passed in the game because I didn't play for a while. So let's jump on this and find the next place to check out. So the detention center over here, extremely guarded, nanofab, heavily guarded, and detention center, heavily guarded. This travel time is more than the amount of time we have left, so maybe I won't actually go there. This travel time is only 7 hours, so we could get another mission in there, but I kind of want to see what the final mission is. So maybe I'll just book it all the way over here. Let's see what happens.
Operator, we've gained one-time access to the facility here.
It's heavily guarded, never been to the
Santaku
Corporation at all. So let's check out what they got for us.
But don't take any unnecessary risks.
Grab what you can, don't take any unnecessary risks, and so we'll hop in. So, kind of cool comic I was checking out this week that's pretty new is Grant Morrison and Fraser Irving's Annihilator, which is pretty nice. It's a 6-issue limited series, came out starting this week. Before I dive into it, let's see what we have going on here. So International can snoop up on the side here, see what's really around here. Okay, so we've got laser emitter, lasers. Ooh, and a camera. I'm kind of surprised she didn't catch. And we're a little bit low on power. Okay, so we can't hack the security camera because it's secured by a null drone, which is a little scary. I've never seen one of those before, so I have no idea what it does. So Deckard is probably going to have to run here with his sneaky Deckard powers, specifically his modded cloaking rig. And maybe he can actually do something about this, like sneak to a place where it's safe. So here's this laser field. Oh god. So we can't even turn off that because there's a null drone there too. And I might have to find that null drone, assuming it's like a robot or something, and then just use its EMP on him. So I'm going to have International drop the EMP, and then Deckard can come over there and maybe pick it up or something. And it kind of would be interesting to see if I could just use the EMP here and then use that to actually take over all these places while they're down. But I'm not really sure if that's how this actually works. So, Deckard will come over here. I really should have put Run on, but that actually might have been a bad idea because it would lure all the guards directly to this area. He'll pick up the EMP, disables all mainframe devices, and drains charges from items. Ew. That's a little spooky. So Deckard will come over here, and the next turn he'll actually run through. So everyone's kind of pinned for the moment here. We've got melee reaction, he's got the super neural disruptor, and we're good. And something I wanted to see, yeah, it's still secured by the null drone. So Deckard is going to turn on run. He's going to use the cloak. Okay. Close the door behind ourselves, and the only way we have to go is down here. No point in peeking, because I can't actually decide to not go in that door. Another laser field, which is not secured by the null drone, so that's good. And the camera is also not secured by the null drone. So I could just take out this camera, use my dagger on this infrared emitter, and then hide over here. I'm a little scared because I don't know what's actually around here, but it looks kind of like relatively safe. This is only one, so I'll just take it, just so that I'm safe in this room if I run out of points. And I could just hang out over here and get some more power, so I think I'm going to do that. Use our last power, take out this emitter. Deckard's going to come over here and chill out. And we'll turn back on the emitter just so that nobody sees me, if that's how that works at all. Okay, so turn off the console and jack out. I can't hack the program because I don't have the 2 power, and I know if I ignore it, something bad happens. So I'll just turn off the console, and I won't get any power from this at all, which kind of sucks. And all these guys are pinned down here. Now it says not enough power. It doesn't say the null drone anymore, which is a little confusing, because all these guys are kind of pinned. But that's okay, we'll kind of just leave them hanging around here, and we'll take this a little bit slower since we're running into things we've never seen before. Okay. No bad guys at all. And put the ability on cooldown, that's fine. So we'll switch back to the lockpick, which didn't even really matter in the first place. So we'll turn off this infrared emitter, come back, sneak over here, and peek through this door. See what they got. Because whatever it is doesn't seem to be coming through this room at all. And so it's a sound bug, security camera, corporate safe. The sound bug, I don't know what it does, but I'm going to guess it will alert guards to our presence while we're near it. So maybe I just won't step on these two squares or something. But since I don't know what it actually does, I'm going to go on melee reaction, and I'm going to take this one pretty slow. Find the elevator, and use that if I actually need to just bail. I'm trying to switch back to this lockpick. It's kind of just not happening. It's okay. And hopefully next turn I can just turn off this camera. And get all our fellows free here. Ooh. Cute little robot. Obaki drone 1.0 does not detect sound. KO damage has no effect. Electrical shocks do damage. Do I have anything that causes electrical? Nope. Nope. Yes, but I need hacking level 4, which International has, but I kind of left her behind. So we'll switch back to the lockpick, and the null drone is still securing it. So I guess I could run through here, but it'll just increase the alarm level. Maybe not null drone. Okay, so we'll just try that out. Which is not something I'm thrilled about, but is okay. Okay, cool. So I was kind of a little worried that it would increase the alarm level for everybody that ran through this and got exposed, but it seems like it isn't, so that actually is nice. There's another camera coming on over here. It would be nice to take it out, but since I don't have the power to do it, I just literally cannot do it. So it looks like it'll just cover this area, and I'm a little concerned that it'll spot International. So I'm going to try to just move her out of the way. Shalem has the other armor piercer, so I'm going to stick him in front of the door. And I think we should be good, in case like a robot shows up. Like if a robot does show up, then we're kind of in a bad spot. But maybe the rifle would work against that. I'm not really sure because I'm kind of new at this, so we'll take a look and see. So I'm going to wait for this robot to go back the other way, and then I think Deckard will just blow through this door. And it kind of was a mistake to not have hacking level 4 here. But it's okay, because I think International will take care of that later. Ooh. So now both of these... Oop. So I kind of thought this was better cover, but I'm not really sure why it was not. It says I'm hidden from enemy sight, but at the same time it made the sound that indicates oh, this robot probably can see them. So if he just closes this door, that's okay, but now probably the robot can see Deckard? I'm not sure. Kind of a little spooked here. So I think there's another robot over here. Electrical shock, attack speed damage. Need armor piercing. So I'm getting a little frantic here. Deckard doesn't have the ability to knock them out because he only has KO damage. I'm kind of wondering if I should just have Shalem come in, pop both of these guys, and then we'll get for the elevator. But I might be also getting a little too freaked out here when I don't need to be. Yeah, I think I'm kind of overreacting here. So I'm going to use the dagger on the security camera down here later. And in the meanwhile, I could just have everyone kind of just slip down here. Or if the doom counter, the alarm level is going to go up either way because I'm in the line of sight of the camera, I could just have Shalem come out here with a gun. And then he'll go on Overwatch. So the second that door gets popped open, he'll just take care of them. And then I actually don't want Deckard to try to fight this guy because there's no way that he can just knock it out. So Deckard will just hide here, as long as that's not inside of the camera, which it isn't. I think this drone's going to go back and forth here. I'm hoping it's not going to just go in this room because then it'll just knock out Deckard. International is going to hang tight because she's in a good spot. I'm sorry, Banks is going to hang out there because she's in a good spot. And I'm kind of hoping no one's going to plow through this door. I'm really hoping it's all robots, because we can just shoot them. think that's all we can really do at this moment, which I'm kind of in a sticky situation here, but that's okay. Shalem's on Overwatch. Kind of just double checking real quick here. Not a bad idea, just to make sure everything's okay. Let's go. I might run up and close this door, actually. Ooh, nice. So the gun will kill the robot. Ooh. What do we have here? So my original assumption was wrong. There are non-robots here. So we have the drone sees me, and there's no way Deckard is. Eh. Okay, cool. I was concerned that would be like a take 2 squares to move from here to here, in which case the robot could have shot me. So they can, I think, pretty sure they can both see Shalem now. So we could just close the door. Okay, so now they can't see Shalem. So I could move here, here. The sound bug will catch me if I move over here. And they're going to come just plowing through here. So Shalem can recharge or reload. Ooh, alert sound detection. So the sound bug caught that I reloaded even though it was through the door. So now we need to know about that for the future, because that's interesting. Ugh. I need to hack the security camera so they get unpinned, but I don't have enough power yet. I can hack the security camera, and then on the next turn I can... I don't know if it really matters too much at this point. I think I'll just put my focus into hacking the security camera on the next turn. And the only thing we should do now is how do we get Deckard out of harm's way. Like, we've already tripped the sound bug, so I guess who gives a shit about that. There's another, the null drone. No hearing does not detect sound, KO to damage has no effect, electrical attacks do damage. And it seems like this guy, whenever he gets near things, is when he starts locking them down, which is actually pretty cool. So I've already tripped the sound bug, but I think Deckard's safe. Because they're all just going to run through here and then pew pew. So the first drone should come here, gets killed, the second guy will come up, and then move out of the way, basically. But the problem is that puts Banks in line of sight. So maybe Banks can just move over here. The alarm will go up because of, oh, it's not because of this camera. And when the second guy comes through, we should be alright. Okay, it looks like he has armor, but really I think he's just wearing like the company logo of a Triforce. And, oof, need to put Shalem on Overwatch, totally almost messed that up. And I think we're good. And we're getting pretty lucky because we had Shalem in his gun here, otherwise that would have been a tricky spot. And if Deckard had his, oh god, everyone is just coming through this door. Ooh. Okay. So now, they're just staring straight at the guard. We have the ability just to come in here and knock this guy out, which is what we're going to do. And that will save them. And interestingly, I thought I couldn't do that because last time, not last time, but a few times ago we were talking about actually being able to knock out guys, even though there's like already a dead thing on that square. But I think since it's dead, it's okay. So Deckard will steal the pass card, because we want to get him out of there. And into like better places. We now finally have enough power to sneak through here without being seen by this camera. So we'll switch over to the dagger. The dagger will knock this out. And that room's finally safe. But this square is still watched by the null drone. So basically everyone will run through here. They'll get seen on one square, and then they'll come to the hidden square and then pop over here. I have to worry about the sound bug a little bit because I'm not entirely still 100% sure about what it does. Like, if I move this square, will it actually hit it? And I'm thinking yes, because the little animation is over here. But I think we can just go through here, peek through this door, and then hide in here. So International is next up on the list. She will come here. This plot is watched. It's okay. Oh, I really should just revive Shalem. I don't know why I totally forgot about him. International can pick him up. come on. International, come on, pick him up. I'm a little concerned as to why this whole area became watched. Maybe that's the drone. Like maybe he moved, which is actually something I haven't seen the other guards do, so he's kind of like a smart cookie then. So International will come over here, and she can revive. Oh, I just have to stand on top of him or next to him, not diagonal across. So now we will revive Shalem. I'm glad that the robot didn't just shoot the hell out of him again. So maybe everyone falls back. But Shalem has the gun, so maybe Shalem just shoots this guy. Kill. Cool. So the robot's down. So I normally wouldn't want to kill so many things, but just because this has been kind of like a huge pain in the ass because they're all new and totally unknown to me, that's kind of like a big X factor. But now that we actually have that all taken care of, I'm feeling a lot better. So we'll peek through here, see what's going on here. Really not a whole lot. If we find a nano fab, which is kind of unlikely, we probably should buy some ammo. So we spent a lot of ammo this time around. Switch back here, take over the security camera. The sound bug I don't really care about because I'm not going to go step on this. And we don't have any more bullets to reload with. I think Deckard has them, so we should get them over to Shalem, but we'll just not reload them over here. Hey, kitty. Hey, kitty cat. Little sleepy baby's waking up. And I'll put Shalem over here. And that way, ooh, a lot of power, which is good because we were pretty low on power. We'll close the door behind ourselves. Maybe a guy will run in here. Hopefully not. I'm hoping kind of like we tripped so many alarms earlier that kind of just took care of everybody. There's the sound bug, which I still don't want to trip. And we have a little bit of power, but I'm a little concerned about this daemon. Console database I don't really need because I can already see 3 consoles pretty close range here. I'm always a little safe, want to be a little safe about just people busting in this door. And the only thing I really need to do is just get International out of this area. And she can come sit on this guy for a little bit. And otherwise, I think we're in pretty good shape. Like, I'm definitely a little scared of all these robots. Because I don't know how many robots come in here. I don't know any of that other stuff. And I want to get Banks out of the way of this sound bug. And I'm going to kind of leave her in the open, but really every other square is covered. So I think we're okay here. So Deckard will come down this way. Shalem is going to come through up this way. Maybe it is beneficial to have International just come sit here and she can use her power just to scoop up all this power. In which case I should really just move everyone else out of the way. Ooh, nice. So hack this power, and maybe I'll just take this safe. But I'm a little concerned about that daemon. I'm definitely not touching this console database. Sound bug is fine. Hey, kitty cat. I'll leave the security camera alone. Maybe we'll find a way to go through here and scoop around. And then I think we're good to go. Wait, can Deckard come in over here? I'm a little concerned maybe a guy will come in here and can see all of this. So we'll hang back. Firewalls are better now, but nobody actually came through here. Do a quick peeky. And that implies, ooh, another sound bug. And really that's going to make it hard to get through here without being spotted. But I need to find this elevator, so give myself a little bit of peace of mind. So we'll come pick this up on the way over. Hopefully there's not like a choice. Ooh, like this. We'll hack the program. We botched the hack and security calls it in. Thanks. So I wasted 2 power for nothing there. Peek through this door. Sound bug. Okay, and there's another door which will keep us exploring. Banks, on the other hand, can come up this way and see what's going on here. So Banks will come here. I guess I have to worry about this guy eventually waking up. I'm a little tempted just to murder him and then just call that a day, but I know better than that. Or I hope I know better than that. Deckard. I guess International is going to sit on this guy. And I don't want to hit the sound bug, so I'm going to go around the long way. And then Deckard is the last one standing. So he will open the door, do a quick peek, because the camera's probably right here, which we couldn't see earlier. Oof. So they take 8 power just to get through here, which is a ton of power. Or we can just wait a little while, and then if we wait a little while, we'll be okay. So if I wait 2 turns, I can just turn on the stealth, bust through here. I'm probably going to trip this sound bug, so to avoid that, I can just attack it right now. That was a little expensive, but I kind of don't have a ton of choices here. And then we'll close the door. We'll go on melee. Oh, I still can't go on melee reaction because my Inner Disruptor hasn't recharged yet. And I kind of think we're in a good spot. International is here, Banks is here. Probably no one's going to run in here, but the store's kind of open, so maybe not. Or maybe someone will run in, and I think we're good. So while we have a little bit of downtime over here, another sound bug. Yeah, I'll spend 4 power to knock out the sound bug just because I have really no idea how it works. Another sound bug. Tearing me apart game. Okay, so this is totally empty. It looks like the sound bug doesn't go over here. It looks like it's just this square, this square, this square. So that's the end of this area, which is good. Still haven't found the elevator. I'm kind of thinking Banks will run and do it over here. Another sound bug over here. I'm a little concerned about this watched by enemy. Like maybe there's like a drone here or something. That's like a big robot thingy. Like a little tank. I'm a little concerned. Oh, it's just this camera. Okay. So there's lots of stuff to explore here. There's another. Oh, maybe this whole area connects. Nah, it doesn't. There's a wall in the way. Okay, so Banks found a lot of stuff for us to explore here. Kind of was hoping to get more power and that everything wasn't so high on the firewall strength, but that's okay. And that wasn't particularly wise to not let us, to like leave us exposed here, but I think we've already taken care of everybody on this level. Which means, like, in theory, I guess I could just plow through all of the security cameras since everyone is out. As kind of spooky as that sounds. So, I mean, this is the only guy that's left and he's just being sat on. Maybe I will just do that, as super risky as that sounds. Let's assume that everyone is out. I don't know, that sounds really dumb. Okay, cat for this, I'm really dumb. I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna brave the grave here, and look it this way. And I'll spend all of my power just to get through this safe. Oof. This gives me the tenseness. A good amount of money at least. And here's a bigger safe. So come over here, pick up some power, hide ourselves in here just in case there is any more people, and start collecting up this power. Nice. 4 power, 4 more power, and then thankfully, or very luckily, we're ending up right next to this safe, so we'll use that power, pick up this safe here. More money. I was kind of looking for corporate intelligence or something, but it's okay. So International is going to keep sitting on this guy, and everybody's good. One more guard. And so the guard is kind of by where we started at, or where we have people at. So we'll just keep an eye on that. But I think we're okay. This required 2, so Banks can come pick it up real quick. And then Banks can go check out this door over here. Like, kind of like the goal at the moment is just to find the elevator as a get ourselves out of trouble piece of information. Ooh. Another sound bug. Oh man, it just requires too much power. Okay, so I'm kind of on the square that you'd think the sound bug would be affected by, so I think we're learning that my previous assumption there was not valid, that it would trigger it. So we'll peek through here. Okay, now we found the elevator finally. So kind of, I'm thinking that everyone's going to book it for the elevator, just to avoid, oh, I need to find the guy that's actually being the tank here first. So Shalem can come over here. We already explored this part. I want to get out of here before the guard shows up. but maybe I can just knock him out because he doesn't have any actual protection. So maybe we'll just hang tight here, or hang like right here, and then the second he pops through this door, I'll just knock him out. Deckard is in a pretty good spot. We can run again because we're going to do our completely ludicrous way of thinking and just assume that no more people are here. Maybe there's a captain here or something. Yeah, maybe there's just a captain, and it's noticed by the enemy, hidden from the enemy. So we can just get really close and aggressive. And we can just turn on melee here, and he'll just plow into this, because he'll probably just do something really dumb. Look at this. Yeah, he's just going to walk right into us. And then maybe we should turn off this camera just to get through this. Like, how do we... Basically what I'm thinking is the prisoner runs really slow, like he can't run. So how do we get him all the way over to the elevator here in the least amount of turns? Like it might take like 10 turns or something to get him over there. So I don't really have enough power to hack that camera, so it's kind of a moot point. Actually I do. I'll wait 2 turns, then I can turn off this camera and we won't get dinged a little bit of alarm every time. So the captain's coming in this way. We're on melee reaction. Deckard's good. Shaylam's going to take out this guy here and probably just sit on him. Banks is chilling. She found the elevator. She did a great job as always. Maybe she'll just explore this area here and see, kind of dick around while we take care of business. And while I'm here, nah, I need to get the door open. So really all my power has to go here. Kind of forgot about that. It's okay. So he's going to walk through here and instantly get knocked out. And the captain's out for 6 turns because of a bug right now. And Shaylam knocked out that guy over there, which we didn't really see. Steal some valuables. We don't need the pass card because we're already holding it. And I'm going to wait 1 more turn so that I can use this dagger just to knock this out. We'll go back to Shaylam. He did exactly what we said he would. Banks can go try to check out here. Maybe she can find some power and speed this thing up a bit. And now we're finally coming around full circle to where we began the level at. There's a door over here that has pass card. Luckily we have Banks. And I have no idea what's over there, so we'll hang out till next turn. Deckard is stuck here until we get more power. International sitting on a guy. Shaylam sitting on a guy. Everything is awesome. And switch to our dagger. Break this down. Actually, before we do that, let's have Banks go over here and explore our secret area. And really just look at the laser emitter with just nothing on the other side. It's just like a pathway. So, yeah. Kind of a letdown. Like we could have used the console or something just to get ourselves a little bit more power. Because some of these safes are going to go unopened, basically. Not a huge deal. So we'll go back over here to where Deckard is, switch to the dagger, and we'll just blow through this door. And now the guy should be free. I don't know who you are, but you won't regret it. Great. He has wealthy benefactors. That's what we like to hear. Make some cash money. And we're going to take a little bit of hits on the alarm just as we run through here, but actually we should be okay. It's just mostly time at this point. Like the prisoner is just going to hold everything up. And he's still hidden, so we're good. So while we're kind of just waiting for the prisoner to get back, we can talk about Grant Morrison. So he has a new book out this week called Annihilator, and it's pretty good. It's kind of interesting. It's kind of like a horror comic book, I'd kind of say. Maybe mystery. I'd say mostly horror. I'm kind of wondering if more guards are going to come through here, which kind of just could give us a little bit of trouble. Does this guy have the... I was wondering if we had the ability just to knock this guy out or something. Actually, I'm going to drag this guy a little bit closer. Like, I'm really just wondering what elevator more guys are going to come through here. So if they're coming through here, I want Shaylam to be around here just to provide some reinforcement. So I'm just going to... Actually, it's kind of too uncertain. They could show up here, they could show up here. That's okay. So we're just going to hang tight. So basically, in Annihilator, there's two. Oh god. Okay, so there's an Enforcer here, and Shalem is totally pinned. Like, there is no escape for him. So Banks can come in, and Banks has the. Nope, she doesn't have the ability to break through armor. And International does not have the ability to break through armor. Only Shalem and Deckard have it. So this guy's going to be a little bit of a pain in the ass for the moment. Yeah, there is just nowhere. That was kind of like a dumb move on my part. So we could have Deckard just turn on his running power and just book it through here as fast as possible. But we might do that just because the captain is knocked out for so long. And I really just have no way of turning this off still. It's going to take a couple turns to turn off this camera. So Deckard's going to run, and he's going to get over there to try to help out Shalem, but it's going to be too late. Going to boost up our line again. And that's okay. And this prisoner's going to get spotted too. But that's not a huge deal because it's going to get spotted in the same turn. And Shalem is going to be KO'd for a bit. He doesn't have any invisibility. He doesn't have a cloak. This river's kind of cool. Maybe I should be using this more. And this guy's knocked out for 2, but he's just a regular guard. So when he comes back up, we can have like International or somebody knock him out. Yeah, that was kind of sloppy on my part. But I kind of just didn't know which elevator they were going to come through. So I guess it's quasi-forgivable. Yeah, just a quick scan around here, just to confirm what I thought. Really no escape here. Wow. It's okay. So International has the med gel. It still needs another 3 turns to recharge. This guy might come back up. Decker is almost over there. Banks has a regular neural disruptor. She has the paralyzer, which I haven't really been using this turn as much. But maybe I should start using that because it's pretty good. We're going to come over here, and we're just going to try to not trip the sound bug. Actually we can use this. Let's just use the rest of our power here, steal what we got out of here. Uh-oh. Okay, cool. I thought we might have like crash there or something, but that's okay. And really everyone's alright except for Shalem, who's going to be dead. I mean, KO'd. Here it comes. Oh my god, that was kind of spooky. I thought he was like actually dead there for a second. So, Deckard, we put him on a run. And then we're going to have him use his stealth cloak when we get close. Ah, I hit the sound bug. And I can kind of blow through here, but I'm a little concerned that he might not actually be standing at this exact spot. So I can go on melee reaction and just hang tight. And that stupid sound bug, maybe I just need to like do something about that once and for all. The prisoner is the slow guy, so we need to get him through. And this is just going to keep popping up the alarm level every time this happens, which is another huge pain. Shalem will revive him. Banks is coming in. Maybe we should just start taking care of that camera, but we don't have enough power for it. Hi, pretty cool. And that. Morning, sweetie. Want to come check out this video I'm recording? It's okay. So, Shalem's in a bad spot. Deckard's going to take care of it. The prisoner has moved, and really pretty much everything we can do is done. Yeah, everything we can do is done. So, the security guard's going to run through here, knock him out just like we thought. There's 2 elite enforcers now, and they're right on us, so that's kind of scary. The door's already open, so that's another problem. We'll get through here. That's going to increase our alert even more. And both of these guys, I think, it doesn't look like they have armor piercing, or it doesn't look like the ability to resist armor piercing, so I think we're okay there. So kind of just how do we get as much people around this area to knock these guys out, or let the guard get through, or the prisoner get through. And we have another turn on our med gel still, so we won't be able to do anything about that. So we could get everyone out just fine if we just wanted to, if we didn't care about the prisoner. But I think we do want the prisoner to get out, since that was the whole point of this mission. So we'll have Deckard sit on this Enforcer for a while. He's probably safe. I think they're both going to come to this point to investigate. So really we just need to be worried about the prisoner, since we only have the one med gel, I think. So Banks is going to come over here and kind of just retouch base with everyone, and she can use her paralyzer on these guys if we need to. And I'm a little concerned about the security guard waking up, but he said he's dead. So I don't remember killing him, but I think that'll be okay. So I think everyone is doing just fine, except for this prisoner who's in a bit of danger. But I mean, there's not a whole lot we can do about that. Yeah. Maybe we can try to find a way to recharge his weapon. No. There's really nothing we can do here. It's okay. Okay, so hopefully this prisoner can slip around here. Like, we might have just gotten really lucky. And now the prisoner can just, like, come through here. And so I'm hoping both of these guys would start running this way and they're not going to turn around at all. And that would put us in a really, really lucky spot. Like, we kind of just, oh, security's closing on this location. So that could be bad. Hopefully both these guys will just run here and neither of them will run over this way. I need to get International over here so she can revive. Oh, this guy did come back up. I thought I killed him. Okay. So Deckard can come over here, and he can just knock this guy out. So maybe he was the security that was supposed to be coming over this way. Banks can come over here, and she can use her custom Banks paralyzer, and she can keep this guy knocked out for a while. International finally has the med gel recharged, so I want to get her over to Shalem and revive him. So as we remember, we can't be on the exact square that Shalem's standing on. So we'll come over here, use the med gel. He's back up. So Shalem's been out twice this round, but I think that's okay. Shalem's going to start booking it for the exit, and basically everyone is going to start... Ah, we were on the wrong way. That's okay. Not a huge deal. So we have all of our team together. Prisoner's kind of hanging out by himself. He has 2 turns before this guy revives, so maybe we'll have Banks just slide in here, and Banks will use her other recipe and keep this guy knocked out so that the prisoner can slip through him. Nobody's like, super duper exposed, so I think we're kind of in a good spot. I mean, with the possible exception of this prisoner. Okay, cool. So, once again, super lucky. They're going to try to fall back. Oh god, I didn't want to run that way. I was trying to use the prisoner. Okay, so that totally cocked up that whole thing. So I'm going to give myself 6 more AP. I kind of just thought I had the prisoner selected there, so that was totally a fuck up on my part. So the prisoner is going to come over here. And we're going to close this door, and hopefully that won't distract any more people this way. And really, Banks is going to come over here and apply some stim gel on this guy just so that he doesn't come up and bust Deckard right off the bat. And I got really lucky that we had 2 paralyzers on her. Yeah, there we go. And this guy has 3 turns before he gets up, so we can sit on him. Like, kind of, we probably should just play it safe until the prisoner gets by, and then everybody kind of just follows him. And I think we'll be okay. I think we'll be just fine. And so we have to be really careful just to make sure we select that prisoner first from now on. Because these 2 enforcers are probably going to start catching up with us, and they're definitely moving faster than the prisoner is. So, elevator's over here. So the prisoner can just book it this way, and everyone's just going to start falling behind him. Deckard is going to come over this way. International is going to come over this way, and then she's going to close the door. And somebody sitting on this guy? International sitting on this guy. Okay, so we're good here. Okay, so now we're level 6 alarm, which is not great. Okay, so there's another enforcer over here, and we need to get the hell out of here as fast as possible. Like maybe the prisoner's gonna get like left behind or something. We got very lucky again that the enforcer hasn't actually noticed us. Selected unit cannot move there, that's okay. And we need this door closed as fast as possible. He's pinning an enemy, so he can't actually go on reaction here, so we'll drop the body and basically find someone who has the ability to take out this guy. So we'll go on melee reaction. International is going to start pulling up. Kind of basically want to just get 4 people in the elevator, start pulling them up, because it's going to take some time for the to get all 5 people out, which I kind of forgot that the elevator will only have space for 4 people. So we'll try to get everyone except for Deckard out, and then come back for Deckard the next time around. So we'll pull our camera around, and we'll start just aggressively getting people towards the elevator. And I think we'll be okay. Should have just made sure that Deckard was on melee reaction, but I think we're okay. Like, he kind of has that, like, posing stance that indicates that he's okay. We've got the dagger recharged. We haven't been hacking anything for a while, so we're just going to make a really safe path to the elevator. Kind of got concerned about the game slowing down there for a second, but that's okay. The prisoner's being blocked by Banks, so Banks is going to be the next person that runs it. And really, the prisoner is the only thing just holding us up at this point. In theory, Shalem can get over here, and then Deckard could also get over here. And the nice thing about this is just it gets everybody out of the way really quickly, and then we can not worry about the enforcer actually finding us and having to use our Overwatch for melee reaction. Put on my melee reaction just to be safe, but we're actually kind of in a good spot here. And yeah, we're good. So Grant Morrison's Annihilator is pretty good. Check it out if you're into him. Like, he's kind of, I would say, like a polarizing writer. Like, some of his stuff I like, some of it I don't like. Like, New X-Men, pretty solid. Character interaction is all really solid. Final Crisis, definitely didn't care for it. I kind of had a big, long internet rant about that a while back. I definitely shouldn't have pinned in, like, now Shalem can't get through, so that kind of sucks. But both of them can get out. And then while it takes a couple turns for this to come back, they'll kind of just all hang on tight. I want Deckard to hang here, just in case the guy plows through the door, but we should be okay. I'm really a little nervous about the alarm level being so high, but we're pretty solid. So Grant Morrison, love him or hate him, I kind of do both. He had a pretty good book, Super Gods, that kind of like chronicles like the history of comics, and that was really awesome. I picked that up when that came out. If you're more into like the history of comics, I would recommend that too. Annihilator follows 2 characters, like a writer in Hollywood, and then a guy in space, and they kind of, in typical Grant Morrison fashion, have this very interesting interaction. But it's kind of just started, so kind of we'll wait and see how it goes. The art by Fraser Irving is really good too. He did some work on Uncanny X-Men that I saw, and that was really good. So it's good to kind of see him here as well. So we're going to hang out for this elevator to come back. Oh, here it is. So Shalem's going to book it through here. Prisoner's going to book it through here. Everyone is in the elevator. So this mission is actually about to be over. So we're kind of in a really good spot. We've got the prisoner out. Good work, operator. His finder's fee will be a nice boost. And that is a lot of tension off my back. We killed a bunch of guys, or a bunch of robots, but we're okay. Cool. So with that, we have a lot of money. So before we run into this final mission, if that's what it is, we're just going to boost up everyone's stealth a little bit, just so they can do a little bit more moving. And thanks to use it too. And sorry, Shalem, but next time. So 0 hours remaining. Looks like the corporations are getting nervous, and that we will actually tackle on the next level, probably the final part of this series. So if you like this, hit the like button, and thanks for watching.